You can see my screen, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
properly.
so let's see what these two kids are doing. Huh? See, there's a two perspective. One, you can say these two students, this boy and the girl, they are playing with that toy. And the second perspective is that they are building it them by themselves. Yes. And the both of them is true. Yes. Firstly, they have learned it, they have built it, and now they are playing with it. Okay. And I will like to ask you, how many of you want to just play with this? How many of you just want to make it? And how many of you are there who just want to do both of the things? You want to make it also, you want to play it with also. Okay, I think definitely most of you can to play and make both, right? Whatever is the case, whatever you choose, we are going to deliver that. Okay, we are not here to just give you the boring lectures. Yeah, please don't mind. I'm not here to bring you the boring lectures. We will play, we will play. Yes, definitely we will play, but we will play with the technology. We will try to play with the technology. We will try to understand the technology, what is these terms, and how we can enhance them, how we can incorporate them in our all skill sets, and how can we can involve all those things in our games, in our play time and our fun time. Okay, so let's move ahead. I mean, the topic, yes, STEM education. Most probably you have learned the Hindi, English, mathematics, social science, and different all regional subjects. Okay, we are in arts. Okay, but this is the common education which is need to be provided to all the students, and it's not about us. Agar if we're talking about the foreign countries, all the foreign countries are also using this education type of education that is called as STEM education, and our nation, our Pradhan Mantri, yes, the Prime Minister, earlier Prime Minister Mr. Atalji, on the name of his, the Utter Tinkering Laboratories was in that established in many schools, and the main education, the focus was about the STEM education. We are here to celebrate that also and making more add on it, which is the need of the time, need of the hour, because we can't be rely on the oldest system. Okay, so how many of you see? If you have seen, you just maybe heard or you have just read about it. That in the earlier time we need to write the letters. Okay, we write to the letters, we send telegrams, we send letters for the communication. Now what we do, we take the phones and we just call, right? You text your friend just like messages. Okay, the WhatsApp or in Instagram. Why? Because the technologies have evolved. We are not going to the oldest system. The same comes to the education also. You need to know the things which are really going in the industry, which is growing around it. You're using so many devices, how these devices are being made, how these are working. We are going to see that. Okay, so all those things are in the STEM education. And telling you all the subjects you have learned or you're teaching learning, like Hindi, English, mathematics, science, social science, all those concepts are also going to be little bit slowly gonna add in these technologies part. Okay, so you're not going to miss your core part. We are going to merge that too. Okay, let's watch some video and try to understand more practically, because as of now I don't have the hardware tools kit with me, so I can make the robots and showcase you. So just go to the videos, and when we will in the class one to one, we will make those all those projects, video, that documentations, and all the moving models. Okay, so first let's see it. I'm going to launch this one. Open my browser. How many of you have watched the Transformer movie? Transformer देखा? How many of you? So many? Well, what happened? In that car converted into a machine, huh? a robotic humanoid robot machine kind of a thing. Okay, and again when needed, that humanoid robot converted into a car, right? The conversion of one machine into another machine, that is a transform. And a transform, let's say a small transform which you can build. Yes, you can build. Very soon you will be able to make this.
Welcome to the new world of NVIDIA AI computing by HPE.
It's some kind of a step-by-step process.
𝐤𝐤𝐥𝐥 Robotics Advanced Kit, the essential kit to learning robotics and coding, including over 150 parts, with India's most advanced programmable brain. Build Robotics Advanced.
Okay, do you know all the things whatever you have learned up till now, and even your house, even the school, and everything is built in this step-by-step process. Okay, we can't just sit and make everything. Even if you want to, if your mama cooks the food now, she also do the things in the step-by-step part. Firstly, take the vegetables and wash it and cut in the smaller pieces, then the spices and do the cooking, and finally you get a delicious soup, right? In the same fashion, if you want to make those robots which you have seen just right now, and you're going to see this step-by-step process, and we are today in the class, we're going to see all those steps, how we can make the things like robots, how we can make our apps. So we cannot just directly jump on the robots, we can directly jump on the games. Okay, there's a step-by-step. It's not basic is the coding, and that what is going to be seen after this video. Okay, so now just focus on this video. And the three essential part of this video, or this the project, or you can say the robot, is that three is that when the coding, and there is a mechanical design, and third is electrical. These are three points. Don't worry about these terms. We are going to understand each of them in very depth at the end of the session. Okay, just stay tuned with us.
Advanced Kit, the essential kit to learning robotics and coding, including over 150 parts, with India's most advanced programmable brain. Build over 150 autonomous robots. Understand the application of robotics for domestic purposes with Bashir, a humanoid bot that can
to transfer the things from one room to another room, right? Sometimes what happen at your home, mama ask you, na, please bring something like this bottle, some book, notebook, or some luggage, okay? And you, what do? You go and you take that and you give it, right? We can make the robots for that, okay? And the robot will do those things for us, okay?
make your life easier. See how robots are
just opposite happens now. You ask for the candies, okay? Here mama is asking for the candy.
Revolutionizing industries with Chatur, a robotic arm to help automate assembly and manufacturing.
Now, whatever you're getting all those stuffs now, like Maggie, Coca-Cola, and all the things we are getting in our house, do you know in the industry where they have made, where they are manufactured, where they are packed, we use a lot of machineries there, and all those machineries work together. that automated. That is called automation, doing the things automatically. Okay, and you can make the small automation system with it also, and you can understand those industrial things. What is happening in the biggest factory, you can make it the smaller part of it at your home, and you can understand it well, and you can even tinker that to solve your own problems or your own.
or its use in defense and military with Raksha.
As we all know that today is 15th August and it is 76th. Okay, 76 years have been passed since our independence. So in the border area, there's so many soldiers die due to the ceasefire and all those things. So the terrorist attack, we can make the projects, we can make the robots which can help our army, okay, to save, to counter the other armies without using the humans, less humans, more machineries. So if the anything mishap will happen, any that missile will attack, that will only damage the machinery part. No human will be die, no soldier will be die. Okay, just see that.
An archery bot. All robots are not serious. Some are fun too, like Rocky, a sports robot to play football with. And robots can be your lifelong friends as well, like Icky, a companion robotic pet. Code your robots or control them with an app or a remote control.
It is these all robots are controlling by the mobile. You can see these robots are controlling by the mobile. Some robots can be controlled by the mobile. Some robots can be controlled by the laptops. Okay, some can be controlled by the even other different remote devices that we can make. Okay, you must have played the remote car, no? You play the remote car, you play with the remote car. You can build that. Even you can build those cars. You can automate your home with your mobile phone. You can just use your mobile phone to turn off your light of your home and turn on the lights. If sometimes what happen, we go through the vacations and we forget to turn off the lights and the fans in the room. Okay, you can build those things also, that whenever you want, you just take your phone, and with the help of your phone you can turn off your light of your homes. Okay, you can turn off any devices, electrical devices, and you can switch it on also. Okay, even if you open the door and close the door, open the door, unlock the door with the help of mobile phones only. Okay,
Learn robotics, coding, creativity, and problem solving.
see, three main things which we need in the robotics part is that robotics, the basic knowledge of robotics which we will teach you, the coding that also we will going to teach you, and the third part is problem solving. How you will solve the problem, how you will assemble the things. See, things are in a different part. They are dismantled. You have to assemble it. So you have to be in the part of the problem solving, and you will learn the problem solving, the different scenarios. We will do the card practice also. We will do the coding practice also, and all different scenarios. We will try to make you that at that level that you can solve the problem. So once you have a capability of problem solving along with the coding, and we will introduce you the hardware. You will give the machineries. You will know how to assemble it. Then we will combine both the things, the robotics hardware parts and the coding part, and then the combination will be a booster. Okay, and then you can make your own transformer, your own robot, your own kits, your own automation things, and all those stuff. Whatever you want, it's just about your imagination. Whatever you will imagine, you can make it. Yeah, just imagine. And today's homework is also, you have to imagine a kind of a device, whatever is not present in this world, and you want to make it. Okay, and we will let you know how you can do that. Okay,
Skills that will be relevant for 80% of 21st century jobs. Avishkar Robotics Advanced.
let's moving to the core part of it. As I told you, everything is done the step-by-step process, and the basic thing which we need to know is the coding. I know many of you have just heard this word coding the first time. No worries, let me make it very simple for you. Okay, what is coding, right? As you all know that we are in the digital era. Okay, everything is digitalized around us. Okay, you go to the fill the forms online, you shop online, Amazon and the Flipkart. If you want anything, you just blink it, right, with the help of phone. Rarely you go to the shops. Okay, most of the time you what do? You blink it. You want some food, you do the Zomato, you do the Swiggy. What is this? These are the digital era of time, and we are in the digital era. And all the basic building block of all these things, all the thing which is behind these applications and all the digital things, is that coding. Okay, what is that? Is coding. All the things which you see around you, all the applications, all the websites on which you play, all the games you play on the mobiles or laptops, all those things have been done with the help of coding. It's very simple. That if you know the coding, you can make your own game, you can make your own applications. Okay, right? So make it more simpler. As now we are communicating with each other, right? I am saying something to you guys, okay, and you people are listening to me, right, students? Right. See, we are communicating English because as of now, me and you both know the English. So this is a medium of communication. What if I can't speak? Maybe I will use a sign language. Like if I want water, I will say like this. If I want to call you someone, I will say like this. Okay, that will be a sign language. If you know that, I don't know. If you know the Spanish and I know the Spanish, we can communicate in the Spanish. What these languages are, like in the English, Spanish, and different all the languages, they're only doing only one thing, and that is making us communicate with, right? Right. Absolutely right. Now, coming to the digital era, we are surrounded by the devices, right? If you're talking about the game, if you're talking about the app, if you're talking about the machines, if you're talking about the robotics, if you're talking about the animations, if you're talking about the artificial intelligence, all these things are definitely in some kind of a devices, right? And some kind of stuff. And these all stuffs have one thing common, that is called computer. What? Computer. And I think you all must aware of the computer, right? You have gone to the computer lab, maybe you've used that their paint, right? Okay, that much all of you have done, right? If you've not done it, just see. It's a laptop with which I'm just showing this screen to you. This is a kind of a computer. So, if you want to make the app, if you want to make the game, if you want to make the machine things, all these are have one thing common, that is computer. And do you know, if you want to make something, you have to communicate with whom? Computer, right? If I want to say something, if I want to write a glass of water, I will say some kind of a person, okay, in some kind of a language. Then the message will be conveyed. If you want a chocolate, you ask to the shopkeeper, right? Give me a chocolate. Then you communicate with that shopkeeper. Now, then you will get some kind of a thing, whatever you want. In the same fashion, if you want to make anything, game, app, or anything stuff, okay. With the machine is, if you want to communicate, we need a language. Yes, we need a language. We can't say our computer, make a app, do this. Okay. So that is done by help of a language, and that language is called coding. Yes, coding is a very simple thing. It's just a language with which we can communicate with the machines, laptop, your mobile phones, or the robotics. All those things are using the coding, and the coding is the language with which we communicate with these robots. Yes. So firstly, we will understand the coding in depth with some kinds of software. Okay. I think you have a little bit knowledge of now about the coding. Coding just language for the communication with the machines. They help in making our logical thinking. They help in our digital literacy and so many skills. Okay. So now coming to the we do not, as I told you in the starting, I'm not going to bore you. So I'm not going to just say. Let's watch now. This time let's make it, okay? Because just before it we have just watched the videos, right? Now it's time to make something, okay? Let me come here on the platform. I have one platform, okay? And here we will try to understand the simpler things. Let me open it. Just give me a moment. We will move with the very basics, okay, and we will go to the advanced level. I hope all of you can see my screen, right? Okay. So how many of you know how many of you know the directions? I think all of you, right? North, right? South, and towards our right is east, and towards our left is west. Well, now see, here is a scrat. This creature, okay, his name is scrat, and he want to eat this food. This is acorn. What acorn? All of you get hungry at some time, right? The morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, you do the lunch. Okay. See, same is that with this scrat. This scrat is hungry and he wants to eat this food. Okay. Now we have to help this scrat to get this food, right? Okay. I'm saying this scrat. Scrat, go and get your food. What happened? Run it. Okay. What happened? Because I just said verbally, okay? And do this cat know my language? No. What? Because this cat is in the computer, as if now we can understand like that. This cat is in the computer, and computer understand what? Coding. Very good. We just discussed now few minutes ago that computer understand only one language, and that is coding. Very good. So we have to say the scrat, we have to instruct the scrat in the language that the scrat can understand, and the scrat is inside the computer, so basically the computer can understand, and that is coding. Okay, so here we know already there is a four direction: north, south, east, and west. Let us suppose if this upper side is north, below is the south, this is the right, east, okay, and here we have a west. So this cat needs to move in the north or south. How many if you say north, 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 north? Okay. How many if you say south, south? Okay. Okay. Let's see who's right. See, this cat needs to get this food, and I think this is the path. It will move one step down and towards then one to the east. So I think it should go one step down. That is south, because south is in this direction. Okay, don't worry. No one is wrong and right in our class. Okay, you have to just answer it. Okay, no answer is right or wrong. Okay, ऐसा नहीं कि this cat cannot get the food or go to the temperature. It can get, but it will make a longer path. It will get upside, then it will move to this side, then this. It will get a longer path. You will get the food. Okay, this is nothing like right or wrong here. Okay, just say and observe it. Okay, so we are moving one step down, that is south. Okay, let me run and watch where it is reached. Ooh. So we have instructed our scrat to move one step down. See, with the help of what? This block. And that's the reason we also call this as a block based coding, because here we are giving the instruction in the kind of a blocks, a box. Okay. As now, do we need to move one step in which direction? East or west? Okay, west. Let's see. South and west. Water, huh? Why? Because we have given it the wrong instruction. Huh? It understand our language in the form of coding. It take the instruction and it follow it. But we want to help him to get the food, not to throw him in the water. Okay. So I think why this is wrong. Why you get into water? The problem was with the direction. Yeah, direction. Because let me reset it here. As you can see, first you need to step one step down and then one step to the right. And in the right, what is there? East. Yes. And what we have used? We have used west. So if we give the wrong instructions now, it will follow it. But our result, whatever result we want, whatever end result or whatever achievement we want, that will be not be get. Okay, that we will not get. So here we need to put what? East. Very good. Now let's continue with another puzzle. Okay, and let's understand it. Now this time I want help from your side. Okay. So now I'm moving to another puzzle. Okay. Here. Okay. No one will shout. Okay. If anyone wants to answer, you will just raise your hand. Okay. Just raise your hand and I will ask the questions. Okay. Now, again, here's a spread and here's the icon, and we need to help the spread to get the. Okay. And now we need to use the blocks. Again, the same blocks are there. North for up, south for down, east for right, west for left. Okay. So let's count. How many of you who will tell? Okay, you. Which step? North, south, east, west. West. Very good. Okay. Taking one step west. How many steps we need to go west? So 4. Okay, 4. 1, 2, 3. And let's count first. 1, 2, 3. I think 3, right? Because if we take 4 now, it will get into the water. If you want, I can run it, but you can solve. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Right? And you can count it here also. 1, 2, 3 only. Okay. So we're moving the 4th west. And then what? In the north direction. Very good. That's all. Fantastic. When you get the when you got the chocolates, when you get the candy, you get happy, right? Okay. So this was the basic thing. We will move to the any other puzzle also. But firstly, we need to stop here and think it in the deep. What we have learned? We have learned the two main important things. Look at the coding. Firstly, what is the coding? Coding is the step-by-step instruction. See, the step-by-step instruction which we give to the computer. Yes, if you want, you can write also. Coding is the step-by-step instruction which we give to the computer for communication with the computer. Or coding is the language with which we can communicate with the computer. Okay. How many of now we're coming to the next part. Okay, sequencing. This is a major important part in the coding. Whether you're in the class 12, whether you're in class 6, whether you're in the BTech graduates and anywhere, you mostly understand the sequencing in any programming language. And that is very basic. How many of you do brush in the morning? All of you know? Right? If you do brush, everyone should do the brush in the morning. Okay? And even you should do the brushing the 2 times. Okay? Let me tell you the 2 scenarios. Okay? And tell me in which scenario your teeth will be clean. Scenario number 1. Okay? The way number 1. Firstly, we take a toothbrush. Then we apply some kind of paste over it. Just imagine. We apply some kind of paste on it. Okay? Toothpaste, whatever your favorite one, like Colgate, anything, whatever is your favorite. And then just we make it a little bit wet. We clean our teeth. Okay? Then we gargle. We do the gargling. Okay? Then we do the tongue cleaning. And that's all, right? This is a step. Oh, the first step was taking the brush. The second step was putting some kind of paste on it, Colgate, any kind of a Colgate, or toothpaste, and then we just make it wet. Then we brush our teeth. That's the 4th step. Then 5th step we do the gargling. The 6th step we do the tongue cleaning. The 7th step again we do the gargling. And the 8th step was we put all those things in the container, whatever was the place which is assigned for it. Whatever the design for it. Okay. Now, if I'm changing the sequence, yes, I am going to take the paste first. Okay. Now I'm going to do the gargling. Now after that, I'm going to do the brushing. Okay. And now after that, I'm going to make the brush red. And again the gargling. What will happen? My teeth will be clean? No, because I have to do all the process, all the steps, but not in the proper sequence, or not in the proper step-by-step process. The same thing happened with the what? Coding also. Let's take another example. If all of you can make the Maggie. If you not make the Maggie, if you not know how to cook the Maggie, it's okay. But you have just to observe someone in the kitchen, okay, how to do the things. Okay, firstly we take a container, okay, and let's make a tea there. For the Maggie, let's make a tea. The same process there. We take the container, okay, a bowl, a big container. We put some kind of water inside it. Then we put some what? Tea leaf in it. Okay. We that flame the whatever is the stove or induction. Switch on it. Just give the heating. Okay. And after you just wait for 5 minutes, and after that you add some kind of water, then sugar and all those ingredients, and the tea is prepared. Right? These are steps. Firstly, we take a container, we then put some water, then add some kind of a tea leaf in it, then we flame it. Okay. What if I just oppose it? I flame the in that stove. I take some that tea leaf and just drop them on the stove. Then I drop some water. Then I put the container. What will happen? There will be can be a dangerous situation. That will be a dangerous situation. Okay, there can be an accidental case. But tea will be not prepared. Something else will be prepared. Same steps we have used, but the process will change, and the result is totally different. Okay, the same thing happened with the coding sequencing, which is going to be learned today. Sequence is a step-by-step process or step-by-step instruction we need to give. As you see, if I given a more instruction and get into the water, if I instead of putting your west, if I put east, it will go again inside the water. Okay, so this is the okay. Now coming to the west, north. Okay, there's three things. Only three times the west is repeating, and then one time is what? North. It means we need to move west for 3 times and 1 step in the north. What I've changed the sequence. I'm using the same blocks, but I'm changing the sequence. North, then west, west, west. Will we get the result? Let's see. Why? Because we have changed the sequence. And sequencing is very much important in getting the desired result in the day-to-day life as well as in the coding. A proper sequence is needed. It's very much clear that we need to move 3 steps in the west and 1 step in the north. But the thing is that firstly we need to move the 3 steps in the west and then in the north, right? So that's the reason. 3 steps west first and then north. This is the proper sequence. And if you put the north in the first place, then again we are using the same number of blocks in the same directions also, but the sequence is not right and we are not getting a desired result. Okay. Now coming to the another person, if you understand this much well, let's think of something else. Okay. Yeah, nothing other. See, now we're coming to another concept of coding, and that is called debugging. Debugging is the process of making finding the errors and solving it. That is called debugging. As you can see here, earlier we are using north, south, east, and west, and now we are using move forward. Okay, move forward is it will move in the forward, move back, it will move in the 1 step back, move up, move down, turn right, turn left. In this fashion also we can train this in the squirrel to get its food, right? So as you can see here, move forward 3 times, then again move forward 3 times, then turn right, turn right. If we do this 1, 2, 3 steps, it will go into the water. You already know, right? So there is a bug, there is a problem. We are using 3 steps and we need only 2 steps. So we have find out the problem Finding the problem and fixing it is called the debugging. Simple? Yes. Everything is simple. We just make it hard for us. Actually, everything is simple. We just try to understand the simple. Okay. So we need to use only two move forward blocks. Okay. And here we are using repeat. If you want to do the things again and again, why you do it again and again? Okay. If we became making a machine, machines do what? Machine do the thing, same thing again and again. So where we understand a kind of a repeat, which is also called in the coding loop. So if you want to do the same thing again and again, we can use the repeat block. If you want to do the same thing again and again, just turn right and turn left. Okay. Now, as we have less time also, and we have lots of things. So now we're moving to the another parts of the session. Okay, as we told you that you are going to understand how you can make your own app also, game also. So we have little bit understand about the gaming, the coding part. Okay, now coming to the third, he is a game developer. Okay, you must have played so many games, right? And now today we are going to see how we can make our own games. Yeah, so many games are there. Let me show you, and you can make all of them. Yeah, you can make all. The projects. How many of you like Flappy Bird? Thanks. Here we can play this game also, and even you can make this also. Okay, so this is a game, Flappy Bird. Here, just by using tab button, because I was not able to play the game. So you have to keep on clicking to pass the thing. Okay. Okay. If you have to come from if you pass the caves now, you will find if you pass the from in the gap, and if in the caves you're not able to pass, as soon as you hit the ground, game is over. And do you know all these things have done by this small number of people? Okay, and you will also, yes, when you will come and you will join, we have other sessions also. There we will try to make you understand, and you will make all these games by all your friends. You will use all these blocks, you will attach them, and you can make this kind of fun game. Let me show you any other game. There are so many games you can make. Okay, how many of you like Tom and Jerry? All of you like the game? Okay. These are the very basics game. Even you can make the hardest game also, that fireballs games also. Okay, I'm just going to the very basics ones. There is a cat, there is a rat. Okay, and this cat is moving, and this rat is so sararti, huh? So naughty. It can move in so many directions. Okay, and if you touch here, you can set okay. Do you know all the previous game also, and this game, all these games have been made by the kids like you. Yes, kids like you. They have learned the things, they have learned the coding, they have been being in a session for a longer time, and they were taught in the such a fashion that they have made these games by all themselves. It's very simple games. Okay, what happens usually when cat is very near to rat? What happens? It eats it. Yeah, cat eat the rat. Okay, so see, if this rat is moving so many direction, or accidentally if rat is so near to cat, what happened? Vanish. It's yummy. Yes, and here's the host of that rat. If you missed it, let me show you once more. Okay. Here's a cat, here's a rat. This rat is moving on so many directions. It's so funny. Okay. Rat is also just near it. Okay, so rat wants to go away from it, but accidentally what happened if rat just strike with the cat? What will happen? It will vanish. Rat vanished. Why? Because cat that it It's a it's yummy. And here's the host. If you want the cat to say something else, yes, you can do it. Is the code you will learn, and you can just need to type here. Here we have type it's yummy. You can write it's yuppie, whatever you want. That will be written here. So I've changed it from it's yummy to it's yuppie. Okay. If you want to add something else like rat is delicious. You can add that also. Okay. Now see it, embrace it, run it, click on okay, and accidentally near the cat, what will happen? It will vanish. Okay, and you show the message, the same message come, not this time. The new message was there. It's your pay right is delicious. So in this session, if you want to change the things, like if you want to play some sound, you can change it from here. You will add all these blocks. Okay, you will add all these blocks and you will make the game by all yourself. Yes. And at the last, we will make one game also. Okay. As if now we are seeing so many games. Okay. So now here you can use how many who like to dance. Okay. So many of you. Okay. Some get shy. Don't worry. We can make animation kind of a thing that can dance for ourselves. Okay. Let's see the dance. Again, these are the block-based coding, and you will learn all those things how you can do this. Listen. That's this one. And there's so many projects you can make. Okay, Raksha Bandhan is there. You can draw. How many of you want drawing? You like drawing? Okay. You can even do drawing in the coding also. Let me show you. See what happened? So fast. Okay, we can make it the slower. This is a small racket. Okay, you can make this kind of thing. See, again we have used the smaller blocks now, which we have learned in the earlier classes, like north, south, east, west. Here we have the east, west, a repeat block, and so many different things are still there. Okay, so you will learn the step by step process. So you can make the drawing, you can make the games. Okay, and if you want to make the bigger games, yes, you have those options also. You can make so many different kinds of pictures, drawing, whatever you want with the help of only coding. Let me show you here. How many of you watched the movie Jack Sparrow, Captain Jack Sparrow? Like that movie? Here's Jack Sparrow. He's in the boat. Okay, and this is a sea, and all this dictated by the drawing. The simpler book, north, south, north, east, northwest. Okay, the simpler things. You can change the speed if you want to observe step by step. So, are you enjoying, guys? Yeah. Okay. How many of you want to make? All of you. Wow. Very soon we'll get the opportunity to do that. Okay. So you can do so many things. There's no limitation of it. And let's make one game. Let's make one game in the class. Okay. And before that, I just want to just show something more. You can do the artificial intelligence. Like if you want to draw something on your paper. Okay. Only two-person know it. One is your mind, who is drawing that picture, and another is your mama, because mama knows everything. Yes, right. Let us have one more here. That is called AI, artificial intelligence. Yes, artificial intelligence. That also understand you very well. Okay, and let's have one example over it. Here I have one platform, and if you want to draw anything now, that may be not so good in the so exact, but the AI will suggest you, you can do this one, you can do that one. Okay, are you trying to make this one? Okay, let's see. So here I have that one pencil. Okay, I'm just trying to draw a fix here. Let's try to understand. Okay, maybe see, my drawing is so bad. My drawing is so bad, I know. See, but you can see there's so many suggestions are there, whether I want to make this one, this one, this one, or as you can see here, I have option of fish also. And if I click over it, a smart, clean, crystal clear fish. Okay. If I want to make some kind of flower, how we will do? Because my drawing is so bad. I'm taking the help of AI. I'm trying to make it. Okay, I'm trying to make this one. See, so many flowers have come now, and they are suggesting. Why? Because this is due to the AI, artificial intelligence. Yes, artificial intelligence is there, and that is trying to predict what I am trying to make, what we are doing. They are trying to predict it. Okay. And if you want any kind of flower, whatever you want, let us suppose I want this flower. I just click on it, get it. Okay. So what AI doing? They are helping us to make the things much better. Because I don't know how to draw very well. I draw little, but give me suggestion and it helps. It saves the time. It saves the time. So much time we have saved here, right? If I want to make this kind of a drawing, I will take so much time. But I just try to make a smaller one and just try to make the AI understand what I'm trying to do it. Give me suggestions and I put choose one of them. The thing is happened. Okay, problem is solved. So in this fashion, AI is helping us. There's so many AI tools. Even here, there's AI tools like if you close your eyes, if you want to say something, it will say to you. Okay. Now coming to the app, I told you in the starting, you can make your own apps. Yes, you can make it. So let's see some kinds of app also. Let us come close all of these tabs. There's so many tabs open. Projects. Okay, first okay. You are coming down. Manjari, happy birthday, princess, Rakesh, yeah. See, if you want to make a car racing game, we can make that too. Okay. If you want to make an app, here is an app. Even you can share this app to Play Store to your friends also. Okay. So here is the English to Hindi translator. Okay. And if you want, you can make it in any other languages also. Okay. So all of you know what is the sorry, on the screen. Right. Now, here we are going to click on the run. This is an app which is made by the students. Okay, you can make also, and you can see here when you write good, it will say acha. Good night, Subratri. Okay. There is a English to Hindi conversion, and this is the coding behind it. Okay. Once you learn the block-based coding, once you know understand the syntactical things, once you know the languages, then you will come to the C languages, JavaScript, and with the help of those, you can make this kind of projects also. Okay. Even with the help of block-based coding, you can make also. Okay. But I have just tried to show you the exposure of all those things. Okay? So I'm going to write something here. Let us suppose if you want to write, firstly we will what? We will run the application. Now I'm going to write here. Let us suppose if I write hello, then what is the Hindi of hello? It's namaste. Okay. So we will write here hello and we will click on the translate button. Okay. Something. Okay. Sorry. I need to do the capitals. Now click on the translate. We can see in the below box Namaste is written. Yes. Namaste is written by the whom? App. App right there. Okay. Let us suppose I want to know about what is the Hindi of good evening. So I can write good evening and click on the translate. It gives the Hindi version of Subh Sandhya. Yes, you can make this kind of very simple. Okay, so you can make the games, you can make the app, you can do the AI things, artificial intelligence things, you can make the robots also. Okay, and at the last, you can make so many drawings also. And these are the only limited thing I'm telling you. These are the only 20 to 30%. You can do all this stuff whatever you're seeing right now. All these things you can make app, you can make play lab, you can make games, you can make the website, you can make the Star Wars kind of a games. Okay, you can make any kind of a drawing like flag or the symbol or the logo. You can make all those things with the help of coding. You can make so many games also. You can make the dance party, you can do the animation thing, you can create the musics. Okay, and apart from that, you can make the artificial, you can understand the artificial intelligence, you can implement those artificial intelligence, you can make the robots, whatever you want, whatever task you want to do with the robots, or whatever thing you, whatever is kind of a problem you have, you can solve that with the help of it. Whatever is your imagination, I want some kind of a device which can do something like this, you can make that with the help of coding, with the help of AI, with the help of robotics, the combination of all those things. So let's take a smaller example with a very basic one, and we will try to make a small game live here. Okay, today, as here the students are from the all grades, so I will try to do it the very basic level so that all the students can understand. Okay, and we will make a magician game. It's a magician. Okay. How many of you like the magic? How if you like? Good. What happened in the magic? Magic, what happened? Oh, I think you have seen on the cinema halls somewhere, or somewhere on the TV, or some theaters, wherever you have seen. You have seen that there's a magician, and if he want to turn some kind of a creature into another creature, he put some kind of a cloth over it. He do some kind of mantra, chew, and things change from one creature to another creature. Right? The same thing we are going to do in this website kind of a thing, and we are going to make a kind of a application, a kind of a game where there will be a magician, and if the magician touches someone, that will change the creature from one kind of to another thing. Okay, so let's make it, and this one here. So these are two important things we need to understand before the two important concept which is needed here to understand is the event and action. Let us suppose you are going on the road and you saw the red light. What will happen? You stop your car. Okay, you must stop your car. You must stop the car, stop the bike, whatever is the vehicle, car, bus, any vehicle gets stopped. As soon as you see a green light, you unit the vehicle and you move back. Okay, just observe this scenario. The red light or green light, that is event. What? That is event. And the action is what you have taken. If you see in the red light, that was event, and action was stop the car. If you see the green light, that was also an event, and you start your car, and that is what? Action. So action always get into action in that form when event occurs. And depending upon the event, action can be different. Like if you see the red light, car will stop. Car stopping of a car is action. Okay, stopping of a car is an action, and seeing the red light is event. Seeing the green light is event, and moving your vehicle, accelerating your vehicle is kind of a action. Same thing happened with that. The same concept is used in the JavaScript. Those students on the bachelor's, and they make a kind of application like Swiggy or Zomato. That when you click on the kind of a food, you want to eat pizza, you click on the pizza. The clicking on the pizza is event. And after all the options about the pizza, okay, all the restaurants are offering the pizza and their prices, and page come in front of you. That is a kind of an action. Yes. You click on the WhatsApp icon. You're clicking on that WhatsApp icon is event, that is click event. That is called click event because you click it, and the platform, a dialog box or the screen opens in front of you, and that is called action. Okay, so here we are going to understand some kind of an event and some kind of an action. So let us first understand the event. Okay, the first event here is when. So you can say the button to run. When we click on this run button, this clicking on the run button is an event because we are clicking over it. Okay, and what will happen after it? That will be an action. Again, as you can see here, the left arrow, right arrow, up and down arrow. For that, here we have a when we click on the up arrow, what will happen? When we click on the, you can change it from here, down arrow will happen. So this is the events, and what will have happen after it? That will be an action. Okay, so we need a magician. Okay, so I'm just clicking here when run. When we click on the run, I will show a creature, and that creature will be a magician. So let us suppose this is a magician. This creature is a magician. So when we click on the run, magician will be on the screen. If you want to change the background, we use the set background. You can change the background from here. Okay, which background all if you want, the city background or the football background or the rainbow or the night. Let us suppose take the night one. Okay, starboard type. Okay, here's the soup. Magician is there. Okay, so magician will do some kind of magic of some other creature. So more creatures will be there. Okay, so I'm putting one cat here. And let us suppose if magician do the magic on the cat, then cat will convert it into a bird. So we need another creature, but that will come in the picture when the magician will do magic on the cat. So as if now we having two person here, one is magician and another is the cat on which the magic is going to be happen. Okay, and our target is to make a game in such a fashion that magician will convert this cat in another creature. Okay, so we have done just right up till now. We have set the background. Okay, we have set the stage. We have just call the creature that is cat and another creature that is magician. So there's a stage. On the stage there's a magician and there's a cat. Okay, now what is our target? Our target is that this cat don't want to get converted. Okay, cat don't want to convert, but magician want to convert that cat. So magician will run towards the cat. Okay, so we need to move the magician. So here you can see there's a block move block. Okay, and you can change the creature from this to magician. So when we click on the down arrow, so magician is there. Yeah. When we click on the down arrow, the magician will move down. Very good. And in the same fashion, you can use the different arrows like up, right, left, now. So that was for down. This is for the up. Let us suppose this one is for right, and we want another one that is for left. Then and copy this. So when there is an up arrow, the magician should move upward. So we need to change it to the upward direction. Here we want our magician to move to the left. So we will what? Use left here. We want our magician to move right also. So when we click on the right arrow, then it will move in the right. So clicking on this event, this is the event, and moving is action. Again, clicking on the up arrow is event, moving in the up direction of magician is action. Clicking on the right arrow is event, and moving of the magician in the right direction is action. The same, the left, and the same for the vendor. When we click on the vendor, the background will be set, and the two creatures will be on the stage. Okay. Now, what we need to do? We do need to do magic, and magic will happen only when magician will change the cat into another creature. Okay. So here we have magician. Okay, and as you can see, when two collides. So I'm just clicking here. I'm taking this block. Okay, and this is an again event because the cat, instead of cat, I will choose the magician, and here this cat. So when the magician and cat will collide with each other, it means when magician will put its stick, the magic stick on the cat. Okay, that is a scenario. The magician and the cat will collide with each other, and at that moment, what will happen? Magician is a magician. Nothing will happen to the magician, but we want the cat should get converted into another creature. Okay. So what will happen? At this moment, we will vanish it. Vanish means it will get vanished. It will get out of the stage. It will be not seen anywhere. It vanish. Gayab ho jayega, this kind of thing. So what will be vanish? Cat. Because magic will happen on the cat, and cat will get vanished. And who should come? Any other creature, whatever you want. If you want to convert the cat into another creature, like if you want to convert into a bird, change the bird. So when the magician will touch the cat, cat will be get vanished, and the bird will be come into the picture. Okay, so this is a simple thing. You can use this. So many blocks are here for the sound, speed, aeroplane, score, and if you want to do the things in the repeated fashion, we can use the repeat it. Okay, but as if now we are just using a more simple version here. Okay, and now just click on the run. As you can see, here's a magician and here's the cat. And if I use the arrows, like if we use the up arrow, magician will go up. If we use the down arrow, magician will go down. If we use the right arrow, magician will right. And if we use the left arrow, magician will go left. Same thing I can do with the keyboard also. So I'm using the keyboard buttons, right? See, like a magician can move in a different directions. Right? I'm using the keyboards. Okay, keyboard options. See. Okay. So what is the magic? Magic is that when magician will touch the cat, cat should get vanished, and who should come in the picture? The bird should come into the picture. If you want to say something in the starting, you can use this block also. Okay, like I can use it here. After the magician will come, I'm putting it as a magician, and you can write here something like, "Hi everyone, good morning." If you want the magician should say you good morning, good afternoon. Let us suppose magician should told you good afternoon. Saying good afternoon. Okay. I'm Racing, and good afternoon. Magician is saying to all of you good afternoon. And here's a what cat. So magician is there, cat is there, and if magician touches the cat, cat get vanish and bird come into the picture. So what the magic happen? Cat has converted to the bird. This is the magic, right? This is a small magic game application you just made, and best part is that you can share it. Yes, You can share it, you can copy the link, and you can share it with your friends. Let us suppose I send it to WhatsApp, Instagram, somewhere, and the student, the friends click on it, or just copy and paste it somewhere here. Just I'm pasting it here, running it in the browser, in the mobile phone, and he can directly play the game. See, you click on the all the coding you have done go behind it. Now see, the magician can move now. Well, if you can see, magician is moving, right? How it is looking? It's looking like a game now. The same thing what happened with your mobile when you play on the game, some kind of game on your mobile phone. Okay, you just see the screen where the creatures are there, you can move them, right? The same thing is happening here. And where all the coding have been gone, those coding have been gone inside it, because we have already coded, we have already told our machine what to do, we have already communicated it with the help of coding. Okay, just few seconds ago, whatever we have done, just event and action blocks we attached. Okay, with the help of that we have done it. You can now play the game, you can play the game. Okay, you can share with your friends, they can also play the game. Okay, and if this magician touches the cat, what will, who will come? Bird will vanish. See, cat vanishes and bird comes. Okay, if you want to change the creature, you can do it as well. Okay, I'm going back to the editing part. So you are the developer, you're kind of a developer is developing a game, you are on this platform, and who is using it is here. Okay, the same thing happens with you when you play any game, you use it. Okay, and someone have created it. Now from today onwards, you all can make your own games, whatever you want. Okay, so this was the thing, and it's all from my side. How many are excited? How many of you are excited for making your own games and these kinds of robotics things all by yourselves? Just our little guidance and all your tinkering will be there. Okay, so if you are ready, if you want to do that, just say, sir,